DB, what up? Y'all ready for this conversation?
You know, you should feel blessed that you was able to get away because a lot of people could not escape. A lot of people could not escape that wrath. See, this is what I be saying to people, y'all. People that do wrong and that do wrong for so long and never acknowledge their wrongs. And they don't even care to acknowledge their wrongs because they a fucked up person and they want to remain a fucked up person. They don't want nobody to change that. They don't even want to change themselves. So the fact that they'll never get it and they'll always remain the same. When that wrath is upon you, it's over with. You can't run from that. You can run, but you can't hide.
You can't. You know the other angle I was thinking?
Man, I keep telling people this.
You know the other angle that I was thinking about?
Mm-hmm.
It was being that P. Diddy is locked up and he pretty much going down. Just me being an outside thinker, I'm like, what if it's some higher up people that's, finna go down or name got called or whatever, allegedly, that could be trying to get rid of evidence.
Well, this is how I see it, and I'm hoping that other people will understand. It don't matter if man started it. It don't matter who started it. One thing about God, you know what I'm saying? He's going to continue to let it happen. That's what's gonna happen. So the fact that right, whoever it was that started it. So, for instance, when we go through things in our life, right? God allows us to go through things in our life so that we can get something out of what we're going through.
Every time.
That's a prime example of what I'm talking about. When
Right.
you go through something, he can't immediately come and swoop you and save you from it. You gotta go through it so you can understand it, so you can learn.
I know I'm finna, man. Actually, you passing that teaspoon.
Yeah, oh, and shout out Big Line. Thank you for that like. But yeah, y'all, you know, that's what a lot of people don't understand. So it don't matter if it was P. Diddy and his people that started the fire, or it don't matter if it was random hoodlums on the street that started the fires, whatever the case may be, the fires is started. It has started. It's, to my understanding, it's still happening right now. Like, he's going to allow it to happen because the wrath is upon Hollywood Hills. It's already upon them. When things happen in our life, you know, one thing that we should start, like, when a person comes to you as if they're an angel of light and they really trying to help you through something and stuff like that, the first question to them should be, who sent you?
Who sent you?
Who sent you? Are you sent by God or were you sent by them?
Mm-hmm.
Now they gotta answer that question. Because see,
you're gonna be able to tell after you ask them, though.
Yeah. See, a lot of you definitely gonna be able to tell, even if they don't want to answer it. You gotta damn ask. You know, those are questions that we start to ask people every time. Who sent you?
Mm-hmm.
When a person keeps trying to reach out to you and they, man, I just wanna make things right, you know, between us, you know, whether it's you being my brother or you being my little cousin or you being my, you know, whatever. Who sent you? Because a lot of people be sent by God and a lot of people be sent by the devil.
Facts.
But sometimes God also sends people in your life for a reason and for a season. And I talked to you before, I said, you know, sending certain someone back into your life is for you to, you know, either you're going to get a wake-up call to never mess with that person again, or either you're going to get something out of it that's going to benefit you. And then they're going to be gone. I'm alone.
Yeah. But man, there's so many different things I wanted to kind of like touch as far as different topics. Like well, I wanted to talk about like fake people. It's just still a thing in today's age, and it's actually become faker. The love has become faker from people. I'm just tired of fake love. I feel like if you don't mess with somebody, you don't mess with somebody, and that's cool. And it is what it is, you feel me? But when you get to faking, man, and you acting like you do and you really don't, that's like, I feel like you low-key got a mental illness. Because why not just tell a person that you don't mess with them versus actually contacting them or responding to them late or whatever the case is, and you like,
and
hey, what up, man?
Their boundaries that they already set in the first place.
Yeah, that's bogus. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that because when things went off, you know, it was off. So you gotta leave it at that. But I'm just tired of the fake love, man, the fake support, the fake everything. Like, for example, there's two people in here. Can't even give me a like, but you sitting here listening to me. That's bogus. Why is you even in here then? You ain't even really trying to support me. But at the end of the day though, I'm just tired of it, man. I'm so tired of people, friends and family members just faking like they love a person. And I'm talking about in general. I'm not talking about specifically nobody. I'm just tired of it, bro. I'm tired of people who supposed to help you and they act like they helping you and they acting like they believe in you and they see that, oh, you're a good person. Oh, you a good father. Like all that. But at the same time, they really just tweaking. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cooking too while I'm trying to talk. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was making a talking, but that fake love is getting out of hand. It's getting out of control. Because why? We are in the end time. You know, it used to be a point in time where, see, back in the 90s, it was a little bit of peace. You know what I'm saying?
It was all right.
People wasn't out there just like killing each other over any little thing. People wasn't just like shooting like in Chicago. I remember they had I know back in the 80s, what was it? Crack the
crack era.
Yeah, that white powder era. Back in the 80s in Chicago. But see, Chicago
worse now though, I ain't gonna lie.
If I'm not mistaken, Chicago was controlled by the gangs, right? The chiefs, the gang members. They actually had it under control. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, it's just so out of fucking control.
Well, honestly, you gotta think about it. It wasn't never really under control because what I discovered is they was dropping bags of guns, they was dropping bags of drugs off in the hood.
Right.
So the image of being hood, with the image of being a hood person, was technically created from them.
But when did that happen?
When did that happen?
Yeah. Did that happen back? I thought they said that shit happened in the early 2000s or something.
Nah, that shit was like 90s. It was probably like 60s, I would say. I would guess, you know, because I don't know exactly when they was doing it, but they had been doing it. So it started like probably the early 1900s, something like that.
The early 1900s.
Well, that's too far back. But yeah, that's way too far back. My thing is, I don't know the exact time frame when it took place, but I know it took place. And if you see a bag of guns in the middle of the street and you walk up and grab one, what you gonna think? You gonna think you cool after that? You gonna walk around, you know what I'm saying? And then you gonna be taking stuff from people. But yes, it says all of this in the scripture though, like what's going on. And the scariest thing about it, if people out here celebrating the holidays and partaking in situations where it's like, okay, well, you ain't following the actual Bible, bro. Like you just, you know what I'm saying? Then why would they do it now? They don't even. And some people they know. People out here that know better too.
You know what's crazy? Same exact situation with the New Orleans. When dude ran over them people with his truck.
Mm-hmm.
See, and this is gonna be hard for people to hear this because they're gonna feel like, you ain't never supposed to say nothing like that. It's true. And I'm gonna speak the truth. It happened to them because what were they doing? They were engaging in paganism. It was idolatry. They were worshiping idols along the strip, celebrating paganism, turning up. And even though they know that they not supposed to do it, they're doing it, and nothing is going to stop them. That's how they. This is people's mindset.
Right.
I'm still finna turn up. What? Let me go celebrate. You know.
Yeah.
Even when they know the truth about it.
Even when they know the truth about it.
And I'm not saying that them people, you know, they knew the truth about. I'm not gonna say all of them knew the truth. Maybe some of them did. Maybe none of them did. But the thing about it is people not understanding that we in the end times. And they just make it, it's like, and they not waking up to nothing. They not even trying to. They don't want to know the truth.
They don't even care.
People will die not knowing the truth because they don't care to know the truth.
Well look what happened to Noah. What happened to Noah? What they do? They laughed at him.
Yep.
They thought he was just making something up. They just, man, dude, be quiet. Talking about a flood. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Then next same people begging. Oh my God.
Yep.
That's because people got that mindset of like, I'm not worried. There ain't nothing finna happen.
Exactly.
Ain't nothing finna happen. I'm not yes. worried about no end times anything. End times nothing.
Yes. That is what's
they said that 6 years ago, and the same thing is going on.
Exactly.
I'm not worried about anything happening.
Say it.
I pray every day, and I go to church every Sunday, even though I celebrate Thanksgiving, even though I celebrate Christmas, even though I celebrate Halloween. I don't really go by the Bible, but I know the Bible.
Exactly.
I know the Bible. I know it. I know it like the back of my hand, but do I celebrate holidays? Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Am I finna go to the club? Yes. Yay.
I'm saying though.
Like, oh, for real though. Like, I'm playing, but I'm really for real.
Number one, you gotta put a star by that one. Because that is it.
Who you yelling at, Chump?
We gotta put a star by that one, y'all, because that is exactly what's wrong with the world. Everybody feel like you're being negative.